Alright, today we're going to be doing an oil change on a 2020 Jeep Renegade with a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine, non-turbo. So start, pop your hood, pull the latch right here, and it'll pop your hood up like this. Lift it up, you'll see this little yellow lever, pull it, and theoretically it should open like that. Then you grab this stick, put it up, go ahead and loosen this cap right here. This is where you'll insert your oil when you're done. Alright, so now you got that set. Before you start, you'll need you'll come down here, and right below it, you'll look right under the front grille is your oil filter. Here's what I'm using to get it off. It's just a standard oil wrench. You can use caps or whatever. This one works well for me. On this car, I have a 13mm socket. Put it on there. You use that to remove the oil bolt. Drain the bolt. Put the bolt back, or drain the bolt. Pull the bolt out. Drain the oil. Remove the filter. Let the oil drain. Reinsert the bolt. Put the new filter on with a little bit of oil in it, and then torque that engine oil bolt to 20 foot-pounds. And then once you have that put back in, dump the oil in. You'll need 0W20 is what's recommended for this 2.4 engine. And then usually I'd use the Mobil 1 M1 113A filter, but they were out at Walmart, so we're using this Mopar filter. Alright, we'll cut and then get back in a minute. Alright, so now we're removing the oil drain plug, and usually you want to warm the car up a little bit before you do this. Let it run for 5 minutes maybe, I don't know, just get the oil hot. It increases, the oil's thick, and this will make it flow easier and come out of the engine a little better. Made a little bit of a mess. Make sure you look at your oil drain plug, and there's a rubber ring on it. You can kind of see, just make sure that's in good shape. And the fact that it is there is important too. Next, turn this. Try to get an angle so you can see the oil filter. So I'm going to put this on and remove the oil filter. So I'm going to remove the oil filter now using this oil wrench. Alright, oil filter's coming off. I loosened it with my wrench. Not on video. Making a big mess here all over the garage. Not a big deal. Good idea to wear gloves doing this because you might make a mess. And then one quick thing to remember is when you remove this filter, see that rubber ring on there? Make sure that rubber ring is not stuck up there, because if you insert your new filter and you have that rubber ring there, it can cause oil to spray out everywhere and you might damage your engine. So check right there that that's clean. You can wipe the dirt off of it if you want. It does not really matter. Next, you're going to check your oil, make sure you don't see any metal or it doesn't look like chocolate milk. That means you have coolant in it. So making sure your oil looks good and clean still, that's important after you check that stuff. Alright, now we're going to let this drain for a minute until it slows down, and then we'll put the new filter in. The drain plug will, I'm not even going to show it on camera, reinsert it into that hole right there, and then torque it to 20 pounds, or I'm not even going to torque it, I just put it in pretty good, so do whatever you want. And then I'll fill the oil filter up with oil. It doesn't have to be full to the absolute brim, and then rub a little oil around that rubber ring on your new oil filter, and then twist it up in there, and then just put it hand tight, you know, put it on hand tight all the way, and then use like that, and I turn it maybe like a quarter turn or something snug to get it on there. I have no problem getting them off, so I tighten it a little bit. Once you're done with that, take your new oil, double check that your oil bolt, hand bolt is in, that your filter's on, because if you dump your new oil in now, you're gonna drain it all out if you don't remember to put those in. 20 foot-pounds for the oil bolt, and then the oil filter, fill it up with oil, use the oil, dip your finger in it, lubricate the rubber ring, on the new one, reattach that, and then hand tight, and then maybe about a quarter turn, and then fill your new, put your new oil in. It takes 5.5 quarts, as long as you change the filter. If you don't change the filter, which you should, it might take a little less if you don't change it. All right, that's how change your oil. So we got 5.5 quarts of oil in there, and the cap is back on. We've got the oil filter on and tightened as hard as I can, hand tight. And then we got the oil drain plug, which is right there, on, and back at about 20 foot-pounds. There's a puddle of oil that you probably see too if you don't use a funnel to pour your oil in, like me. Here we are, and to reset the oil life up here on the dash, take your key, set it in the car, foot off the brake pedal, and push the button. So your car is started now without the engine running. Now take the throttle, the gas pedal, you press it 1, 2, 3 times, and that will reset your oil life. And then you can start your engine, and your oil life will be completely reset, and that's it. So yep, you can go through here and